Hello figure enthusiasts and welcome to Scaled Affairs, where I will take a closer look on scale figures, price figures and Nendoroids alike. Today's figure is Kotobukiya's interpretation of Rarity from their long-running Bishoujo series. Rarity comes to you in a decently sized window box with a large cutout in the front and a second one on the right side that is shaped like her cutie mark. The box design is a mix of Yamashita Shunya's artwork and pictures of the figure itself. Inside the box you will find the figure already mounted in a plastic blister that has an additional face window so you can see her expression a bit better when she is still boxed. As already mentioned, with this figure you don't have to assemble a thing, but before we jump into more facts, let's have a quick overview. On the right side I've summarized some of this figure's key details. Rarity is now my third MLP figure from this line, so I already kinda knew what to expect from those releases. For example, like all the other ones, she also comes with a miniature pony figure and is permanently glued to the base. I really don't know if this is a general thing with all the Bishoujo figures or if it's just the My Little Pony line. There is even a small warning on the box that both figures are glued to the base, and honestly I can't think of any benefits this might have for the customer. For me as a figure photographer, I really can't stand this way of mounting a figure. The actual base design with all those shimmering gemstones is actually quite nice and my favorite of all the ponies so far. Rarity strikes a slender pose, but due to her clothes-fitting outfit and the relatively small facial area, she looks more like a 1:8 rather than a 1:7 figure. The level of details is passable, but for a figure that cost roughly $100 at release, I would expect a few more extra things that really stand out. Actually, her overall sculpt isn't that far from a good price figure these days. Color-wise, I would say that they also did an okay job, and like it should be, the main focus was apparently her hair, or should I say the mane. The only thing that looks downright cheap are all the gemstones on her jewelry. Why couldn't they make it a bit more transparent like the heels on her shoes? Yeah, I don't know why Koto had the urge to make this the only translucent part on the whole figure. Also, is it just me or do her high heels look like 2 or 3 numbers too big for her feet? If you watch closely you can even see the beginning of her toes. As for her facial expression, I guess it depends on your preferences. Of course, the whole Bishoujo line strays away from the classic anime look, and Rarity is definitely the most adult looking of all the main 6. But if you compare the actual figure to her artwork, something is missing. I give you a hint, it starts with a B and ends with lush. Last but not least, let's examine the pony version that comes with this figure. Like all the other characters, it's a really good model of a G4 pony and definitely one of the best looking merchandise you can get from the show. Of course, the white color isn't as forgiving as other ones, and my Rarity also has a little mark next to her actual cutie mark. The fact that she lies on the floor also doesn't help with the aesthetic and gives the small base an unnecessary cramped look. In retrospective, Rarity might be my last Bishoujo pony figure I bought. I had the intent to collect all the main 6, but priorities have shifted, and since Kotobukiya doesn't show any signs of stopping by announcing other ponies like Sunset Shimmer, the Princesses or even freaking glitter versions, I give up my strive to own the whole set. Even if the Luna and Celestia one do look promising. As a standalone figure, Rarity isn't that spectacular and even has the look and feel of a more expensive price figure. If she isn't your favorite character from the show, chances are high you might only buy her to complete the whole set. Next time it's the last episode of Season 1 of Scaled Affairs, and therefore it will be a surprise what figure I review next. Wait, did I say price? Well, you will see. Until then, take care and keep collecting those gorgeous figures.